Hi, my dear Pisces. Welcome, Piscean. This will be a reading for you. Within this reading, Pisces will be taking a look at how your energy impacts other people. Okay, how your energy impacts others, the depth of your energy, the power of it. Okay, the power of your energy. Let's jump right in. If you want to book me, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. Okay, I offer all types of readings. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So, I feel like in your past, there's been this constant struggle of people pleasing, whereby because you care and love a specific person, you feel like you need to kind of devote yourself to them. All right? This is now your past. I feel like you felt like because you cared for someone, they could treat you any type of way. And I feel like because of that, you were taken advantage of a lot in your past. And it kind of left you empty, left you drained, because none of these people were giving to you. All they were doing is taking instead. And what they were taking is not just your energy, but it's your vulnerability, because then they would take so much that it created this barrier around your heart that in the long run made it difficult for you to open up to people again. Because of whom and what was happening in the past and whom was taking from you, it was difficult for you to open up to anybody else, because you felt like they would do the same thing. They would take from you instead of give. Therefore, there was this struggle of, codependency, where when you found reciprocation from someone, when they were reciprocating energy, you would hold on too tightly to that, and the people or person will feel uncomfortable by it. But it's because of your trauma that you were like this, not that you are a codependent individual. And because you couldn't express that, or you struggled to, there was a lack of understanding thereof from both individuals involved, especially the one on the receiving end, because they don't or didn't understand where you were coming from. They were just taking a look at your way of being, which made them uncomfortable. But your way of being was a derivative of your trauma, your unhealed wounds, and unspoken hardships and silent battles. Because you are a giver and you love to give, but you sometimes, most of the time in your past, gave to the wrong people. They would drain you out. So much so that it was hard for you to open up again. I mean, that's a lot of trauma. And it must have been especially hard for you when you saw that somebody loved you and they want to be with you, but it was hard for you to feel the same way about them, because you just couldn't risk it again, because when you did, they left you in this state of being. Your heart was empty. Okay, no reciprocation, just lack. And it was a constant buildup. To some of you, you might have become a bit bitter during that process because there was so much you were holding on to and few people would understand, if any. I feel like Pisces, what sets you free here is the bond and the relationship you have with yourself. What should set you free, should have set you free, is the fact that you know yourself enough to know why you are the way you are, and how you can set yourself free from it is freeing yourself from the pain and the baggages of the past. And this is because how people treat you is their responsibility. It's their choice, and it's the decision that they make to treat you in that manner. It is not on you to take upon that much of a burden because of other people's lack of being. They made the decision to treat you that way. It doesn't mean you should hold on to the baggage of the ill treatment of others. It just says everything about who they are and nothing about who you are, because you always came from a pure place and they just took advantage of that. What does that say about them? They're not good people, and that has nothing to do with you. You just need to reflect on why you are attracting these kind of people and understand your role in their life and their role in your life and see the impact they've had in your life, and stop holding on to the person, because what makes you hold on to the person is the impact the person had on you. But once you let go of that impact, the person disintegrates with it, because they're nothing without the impact. The impact is what has you on lock. Set yourself free by looking at the impact and understanding what it is and seeing the truth, and it will set you free. They broke your heart. Don't focus on them. Focus on the impact. My heart was broken because I gave myself, because I loved with true intent, and I didn't get the same. Not the person. They don't matter. They were just there to teach you, to help you progress and to create growth in your life once you reflect on the true experience between you and them, so that you can set yourself free from it and then have a better way of moving forward from that experience and never having to go through it again. That's what creates loops and cycles. You go through the same thing because you keep attracting the same people, and you lack to reflect on yourself as to why you do so. You don't look at yourself. It's very hard. Of course it is. But you need to look at yourself. For you to grow, expand, evolve, heal, you need to look at within. Fill yourself up and stop looking at others to do that for you. Once you are filled up, whomever comes into your life will just add on to what you already have and not be what you need. I feel like you have a lot of trauma, Pisces, a lot of it's like you have, in the past placed yourself in positions of compromise. Like you would compromise your own emotions for another person's, or at your expense you would compromise for another person, which obviously would put you in a state of having too little to give to yourself, but a lot to build on in terms of trauma, because here you are again giving but not getting. I feel like not a lot of people ask you how you are, like how are you? Are you okay? You don't get that a lot. Instead, you are the one that asks other people that. But I feel like Pisces, in order to grow, you need to reflect on everything that has to do with yourself, the good and the bad, and the unspoken. You need to reflect on everything so that you may establish a deeper relationship with yourself, so much so that the world cannot no longer take from you anymore. The world can no longer break you anymore, and the world can no longer taint your heart anymore or make you turn you into something or someone that you're not. You need to take a look within and understand your emotions and how you feel, why you feel the way you feel, and make it one, make yourself whole again, and stop separating the good side of you and the bad side, and stop looking at the bad side of you as something to be afraid of. You can't be afraid of your own self. You need to acknowledge the bad, look at it, and heal it by confronting it, so that you can now reflect on yourself as who you are, and not your bad side and your good side, as one. Look at it as one. That's how you heal it. You look at it as one. It's still you, whether it's the good or the bad side. Fact remains, it's you. And once you look at it like that, the bad side and the good side disappear, and there's one whole left, which is an individual, which is you, Pisces. So that you may be able to move forward fulfilled, and not having certain pieces there and there of yourself and still not feeling happy and whole. You need to really dive deep within your own waters. You need to do some soul searching about how you feel, okay? Because what I feel like is happening here is also the reason why people take advantage of you is because of how healing your energy is. I feel like you are a healer. You are the guardian of healing. That's what you bring to this world. You heal. And everything that has to do with your energy is very healing. Sexually, physically, when you touch someone, it's like it brings a form of healing to them. And you have encountered greedy individuals, people who didn't have love for themselves. Instead, they took the love you had for them to make themselves whole. It's time you set yourself free, okay? It's time you do it for you. It's time you choose yourself. Because I feel like for so long you were so focused on others that you were out of the mix and you were out of touch with reality, or you didn't have time for you and to understand how you actually feel. It's time you reflect on yourself, Pisces. You deserve to be free from everything and to live a life alive and well and abundant too. Swim with your own emotions for a little bit. Understand them. Create boundaries with others so that they don't take advantage of you. They should know their line and what not to cross, and what you okay with and what you are not okay with, what you can tolerate and what you don't tolerate at all. Okay? That will be all for you, Pisces. Really appreciate your time. Hope this helped you. You'll find my email listed in the description box below, Pisces, if you want to book me for any type of reading. Okay, I'm sending you nothing but love. Until next time, Pisces.